Alright, well let's see if we can get another nice juicy 4K combined game with our TVP. I will say that the TVP, with its really fast rate of fire between shells, you can do a lot of assistance if you go for tracks. Because if you hit the track and he fixes it, you can track him again. If you miss the track, you can follow up really easily with a second shot. And going for those nice tracking shots is a great way to farm a lot of assistance. Especially if you're going for those marks of excellence, I would really recommend when you play the TVP to go for those tracking shots as much as possible. No Artie. Cliff. Great matchmaking. We couldn't ask for better. Well, the only thing we could have asked for is the other side of the map, because I do feel like it is superior to this side, but we'll make it work. Alright, so our goal should be to get a clip of damage in at the very beginning by pushing up to the middle. We have to be careful, though, because we... Really loud motorcycle driving by my house. We have to be careful because they have some big guns. We don't want to get spanked by the Object 704 or something like that. But I think that if we play correctly, we should be able to clip out some tanks and have ourselves a good game. Curious, which tank do you guys prefer, the Patton or the TVP? Alright, so I'm not going to push right up to the middle because I feel like that's just asking to be hit by tank destroyers, but I will peek this corner here and see if I can get some early damage. Beautiful. This guy's just going to be right in the open for me. Go for that track shot. Perfect. Alright, so really clean kill on what I assume is a good player. He has a T-55A. He wasn't expecting me to be there. No Artie, so I can just hang out here for as long as I want. I don't believe I'm spotted anymore, so I'm just going to drive up here, and I'm going to see if I can get some more damage. Okay, so I did get spotted, unfortunately. We're going to see if we can shoot this Karn a few times. Okay, so unfortunately he did weave one right through my side. We're going to wait for this Badger to give us his side. Oof. And that's why you don't want to play like that 30 did. The MX-30 just played way too aggressively there. Without Artie, tank destroyers really have a hard time shooting you here. And so I do like to peek around this corner if possible. But you have to be really careful with how you do this. Again, the only reason I'm able to do this is because there's no Artie. That guy just proxied me, I'm pretty sure. TVP is falling back. STI is pushing our E75. That's probably going to result in a stalemate unless the Badger gets involved. That's exactly what we want to see right there. We're just going to force a reload. We're already sitting at 3k damage just 2 minutes into the game, which is awesome. But this is what happens when you're in a very fast autoloader in a Tier 8 game with no Artie. It's just beautiful things happen. We're going to see if we can punch this TVP. I don't think he knows we're going to be able to shoot him here in a second. Just going to track him the best we can here. He's really punished there. Let's see if I can hit this guy. We can't. We're going to just reload. Again, I'm going to reload so I don't get too greedy. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I can get more damage, and then you'll push in, and you'll end up getting really punished for it. So, looks like the STI succumbed to our E75, or maybe our tank destroyer friends. Badger is pushing back there, but he's a slow tank. I'm not worried about him at all. We're going to just push forward here and see if we can spot that T-44. Alright, so I think the right move to make here is to kill this Karn and push up. But if the Karn is hauled down, it's going to be really awkward if I get myself caught into the open. Scorpion G is out there. Let's see if we can weave a shot in here. Okay, we're just going to reload. No reason to be over anxious here. We have all the time in the world. There's still a lot of meat to be had. We're at 4k damage. And, you know, we don't want to just take shots just because we can, because I have run out of ammo in this tank before, and they still have a lot of meat to be had. Okay, we're gonna peek here, see if we can spot this Carnarvon. I don't know if that was our spotting or not, but we might be able to weave a shot into him if we're really careful here. If he peeks up just a bit, we'll get a shot. Looks like our TVP is brawling with a Badger. That's probably not the smartest idea. And it looks like their K91 has pushed up. We're going to have to go deal with that. K91 is a nasty little tank. And we don't want him to take advantage of our guys. Okay, so this is kind of awkward, but I think we should be able to deal with this K91 pretty easily. The Badger is concerning a little bit, but not really. I mean, he's pretty much dead. Again, my goal here is to just conserve HP and not throw away a good game that I'm gonna potentially have here. So let's okay, Karn died, perfect. Now this is our moment that we've been waiting for. We're gonna push in here really aggressively. And we're going to push in because we want to get some spotting. There's a bush right here. As long as the AMX-30 isn't here, we should be able to spot their tank destroyers. We know they're up there. We're just going to wait for them to spot maybe our tortoise or something. Okay, so we got a situation over here. We got a full life 50 TP pushing up. Our tortoise is shooting me because apparently I'm supposed to spot for him. That's okay. We don't really care. We're going to drive across. Oh, there is the object. We missed out on that. And then there is an AFK Progetto. So we should have this one in the bag, but we do have to be really careful with how we play this because we don't want to lose this game. We're good now. Never mind. See if I can spot that Progetto again. Beautiful. See if we can farm a little damage. We'll just reload a nice another clip. And then we'll just go after. We're going to wait just a few more seconds because I don't want this object to put a shot into me. Whoa. Just mounted that horse. We want to get some damage on this 50 TP here. Alright, object is the only thing that's left. He shouldn't be able to one-shot me. I think 2 shots should be enough to secure the kill on him if he gets lit here in a second. Hey G, hey B, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Alright, we'll just wait for this guy to get spotted. This guy's going to try to take my damage here. Little bastard. Where did you go, buddy? My guess is that he's going to be up here somewhere. Ah, didn't quite break 7K. But that's okay. That was a really, really solid game. We didn't shoot any gold that game, which there was really nothing to shoot gold at other than the Badger. But got 7K damage with 600 assists. That's a really, really solid game. I don't think it's enough for ace, but it's definitely solid. Hey, Doe. You jumped in during a really good game. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be I really didn't think it was going to be an ace tanker. You have to do a ton of damage. Sharp sword decal. Cool. We might have to throw that on there. We'll apply it because that was a good game. See how we did here. So, yeah, we doubled the next guy's damage. We only had 1100 base experience, though. I think you need about 1200 to ace this thing. We got Tank Sniper, High Caliber, Confederate. We fired 31 shots. We connected 27 of them and 24 pen, which is a really good ratio. 7K damage with 600, so about 7,500 damage combined, which is a great game. Yeah, really happy with that result. That should have done some nice things for our mark. Alright, Westfield, there are 2 artillery, and there's a clown car on their team and our team. What does that mean? Well, that means that we probably can't be really aggressive down the 0 line, because if I get spotted trying to take the hill, and you know what's going to happen when the clown car drives out into the open being like, hey, how's it going, Dauntless, and I get spotted, and then the grill and the Foch all shoot me in the side. I'm going to be pretty upset. So I think knowing where to go at the beginning of the game is also an important part of becoming a good player. Realizing what could potentially happen to you and weighing those risks and cons. It's just not worth it to take the hill to be spotted and killed instantly. Their EBR is right there. Let's see if I can get a shot into him. So we connected 3 shots, which is good. Unfortunately, 2 of them were crits, and we're now reloading, and now we can't shoot the tank that's just right in the open. Unfortunate, but looks like we're at least gonna win this side. I'm semi-tempted to just go down there and spot those guys for our team. Maybe if I, ooh, that is a Type 5 heavy. So yeah, we will, we're just gonna hang out for now, just because I don't want to get spotted by this IS-7, and our EBR has died, and their EBR is still alive, and so their EBR is a pretty passive player, it seems. Do I want to kill the clown car? Okay, I'm spotted. I gotta fall back here. Okay, so this is just bad situation for everybody. Not good, not good. Hopefully we don't die here, but we probably will. We're gonna sit in this bush here. This is awkward, right? Really awkward. Of course this guy pens me with HE for 500. We're just gonna go deal with the EBR and just pray that he doesn't pen me again with HE. He doesn't know I'm here though, which is an advantage. But we gotta make these shots count. So much for making them count. Okay, now we're lit. Artie's probably gonna nuke me now. This was a really awkward game. I took way too much damage in the beginning. We're gonna do what we can to just support our heavies, because we're gonna get taken advantage of here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're gonna just force a reload here, and while that actually, I do have the potential of getting spotted here, but I'm gonna take a risk here and just climb up here. Just say a little prayer that I'm not spotted. I have a better angle now on this IS-7 from up here, and potentially this E4 when he pushes across. Am I spotted? I am not spotted still, so it might be good to load gold here. Yeah, I'm gonna load gold. So I'm not spotted, I'm getting a little bit of assistance here, not a whole lot, but at least it's something. Type 5 is still somewhere in the city, and I'm down to 400 HP. If we're gonna win this one, I need to stay alive, especially with Artie. So they have a mouse. Okay, good, the 430 died. I can't pen this guy because he's hull down. I am spotting this mouse, however. 1 out of 4. Not a great result. Okay, we got some damage for tracking that mouse, though. That's good. Type 5 is in the city now. Oh, I guess he's always been in the city, but he might be available for harvest. Okay, looks like the Foch is done reloading. He's pushing up really aggressively. I really want to get rid of this Foch, because that's a nasty tank to deal with. We're just, we just said a little prayer there and hope that last one went in, but it didn't. Thankfully, he wasn't able to reload in time to finish this off. I'm just going to hug down here just because I really, really don't want to get shot by Artie. It looks like the 155 got killed, which is great. This IS-7 is just doing all kinds of nasty things to our Leopard. I'm not spotted anymore, so I should be safe to just push up here and finish off this guy. Okay, nope, no need. Alright, now the Type 5 is our next target of interest. So hopefully we're going to be able to turn this around. This is going to be about a 50-50 whether or not we win this or not. But, you know, when you're really low health like I was, it's really important to play as passively as you can. We're going to get into a position where we can actually shoot this grill. I don't think I'm going to get lit by the Type 5. So it's not worth it to get spotted again. I had heat loaded, and that's why my velocity was so low there. I should have tried to finish off that guy, but it's just not worth the trade-off. I think Artie's going to be able to finish this guy off. If not, the 430 will. Perfect. So it's just, again, with Artie looking at me with a full life Type 5 heavy, I'm not willing to sacrifice potentially getting more damage off this Type 5 and losing this game just to try to finish off the grill. I'm not too worried about getting more damage, or about losing this game. I think we should have this one in the bag. I'm going to try to spot this guy. He's around here somewhere, right? Oh, there he is. It's like hunting Godzilla. Their Leopard is still unaccounted for, which is a little bit worrisome. With all this debris in the way, unfortunately, I just cannot get a clear shot on this guy. I think my best play is going to be to go up above him. Hard Link, hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It's kind of awkward when you're left with such low HP. Okay, so we know what the Leopard is. Okay, so thankfully we didn't get spotted for that. Type 4 is such a behemoth of a tank. He's going to have a hard time spotting me. I ran out of gold rounds. I don't carry a lot in this thing because the velocity is so bad. We're going to see if we can spot this guy again for Artie. We have 7 seconds left on a reload. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Okay, hindsight, I should have shot him in the side of the tank. Okay, good. Alrighty, 4,400 damage with 1,600 assists. That's a really good result so far. I have no idea actually how much HP their Leopard is on, so we're going to have to play a little bit passively. Our Patton and myself, we're both one-shots for this Leopard. I'm going to just ask my team how much HP the Leopard has left. Again, this is a great example on how you can actually do a whole lot, even if you're sitting with a little bit of HP. It would be easy to get frustrated and throw your tank away just because you're like, you know, I lost so much HP in the beginning. But, you know, if you play smart and if you're patient, you can actually do a lot for your team with just a low HP tank, right? Even a tank on 1 HP can still shoot. Well, no one knows how much HP is left on the Leopard. Did you guys see how much HP the Leopard had? I know that one of our tanks, I forget what it was, died here from the Leopard. So my guess is the Leopard is sitting there or over on the hill somewhere. So we're just going to have to be really careful. We do have the advantage. As long as he doesn't roll super high and we're able to spot him when he shoots at us, we should be able to, you know, finish him off, clip him out, as long as he has under 1,000 HP. Patton's just going for it. I think that's not the right play with such low HP, but now that the Patton is back on their base, my guess is that the Leopard is actually pushing back, which means this gives me an opportunity to push in and support. Frick. Why, dude? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play more passively. I'm just gonna fall back and sit. I don't really think that pushing in right now against a leopard that could potentially still be full health is the right move to make, especially with 2 arty. That Patton just YOLO'd in, which was a stupid decision on his part. We're just gonna sit right here and just hope for the best. If that leopard does decide to push anywhere past this point here, sitting just like this, I should be able to spot him. And simultaneously, you know, if he pushes from up there, this is a really, really powerful position just because, you know, if he pushes from here, if he pushes from middle, if he pushes from above us, we're going to spot him, you know, 9 times out of 10, just like that. Alright, and then when we get spotted, we can just fall back, and Artie should not have an angle on me here. So, that is exactly how you want to play. Now that we have the kill, we're going to go find Artie. Okay, so we should be unspotted at this point. My freaking team members are pinging the map, telling me what to do. It's like, dude, I've carried us this far. Don't worry, I'm going to win. I mean, Artie could still potentially one-shot me. There's always that risk. But it's considerably lower now that all they have is Artie. We still have R2 Artie. Thank you. Our gun carrier says, don't worry, our TVP knows what he's doing. Nah, this won't be a draw. We gotta win this. We got 3 minutes left. My guess is that Artie is going to be still camping on their base. If not, they might be going hill. I should be able to make it to the cap in time, just to cap out anyway if I have to. The Conqueror's up north, and so if Artie tries to go over there, we'll spot him. I'm still going to flush these woods out because we've lost control of the south end of the map for a very, very long time. And so potentially these guys could be up here somewhere. And I would hate that game to end and not know if they're hiding up here. But we don't want to draw for sure. I wish Artie would actually just like drive around and look for these guys too at this point, but we still have 2 minutes. We'll see what happens. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to knock that tree down. This guy's still here anyway. And if the other Artie shoots at me, I'll know exactly where he is. My guess is that he's hiding up on this hill somewhere. Actually, I have no idea where that came from. Well, I really don't know where... Oh, there he is. I was really lucky that I spotted him there. With a minute left, I should be able to catch up with him. Perfect. Our already finished him off, and we got ourselves a juicy win. We got 7K combined yet again. That's a pretty awesome game to have in the TVP with such low HP, too. Hey, thanks, Hardlink. I appreciate it. That was a really fun game, honestly. This is why you have to know that even if you're low HP, you can still have an impact. And there's our ace tanker, guys. That is what we wanted. Cool, we got our ace badge as well. We're going to just put our 3 times manageable bonus experience on that. It's a really, really solid game. We had 7.5K combined. And I think most of that damage was done after we were down to a one-shot, pretty much. And so knowing good positions like that to fall back to is really, really crucial to having a good game. Alright guys, so we are on the map Ruinberg, and there are a lot of medium tanks. A lot of medium tanks, two light tanks. It looks like our Sheridans are going to the middle. You know, they have an EBR, we have Sheridans. It's not, the world is not a balanced place. But I'm hoping that these guys are going to push the middle, and then I'm just going to farm these guys as they try to cross. That's the dream anyway. This 260 looks like he needs to be spanked. So we're just gonna focus down this one anyway. Beautiful. So that's kind of how I play the center. You know, punish things that are trying to be really aggressive early like that. EBR is coming in. There's two Arty. We do have to be a little bit concerned about that. We got spotted there. We're kind of out in the open and exposed. I really want to farm some of these guys, but at the same time I don't want to be farmed myself. Left track, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. That was a bad move on that TVP's part. We're going to lose some gold now for this mouse. I think we should be able to get a clip into him before we decide to fall back. It might be a little bit greedy, but he's kind of out in the open. Let's be honest, he's kind of asking for it. So really unfortunate that Arty managed to pen us there. Or not pen us, but track us anyway. Freaking EBRs. Okay, well, we are hurting now, so we are going to just run away with our tail between our legs. I think we don't need gold, so we're going to just reload some AP. We're at 3k damage already, and there's still a lot of meat to be had, so we're going to be a little bit more careful with how we play the rest of this game. We're just going to fall back. There are a lot of tanks pushing up the middle, and even though I think we are going to win this, we don't want to risk losing our tank too early. We just got spotted. We're going to back off. See if this Patton gives us a shot here. I think he will. Beautiful. We're going to maybe weave a shot in right there. Yep. Awesome. Alright, we're just going to reload, and now that we are probably unspotted, at least there's no aggro on us anymore, we're going to push up and we're going to see if we can punish their tank destroyer here, the 268. We're at 4,300 damage, but we are going to win. So let's just see what we can do. Right now, as our team pushes in really aggressively like this, I think it's going to be a great time to farm some extra damage. Bad shot on my part there. Oh man, we're just not going to get any more damage, I think. We got a little ram damage in, boys. We did good. 5,300 damage. That was a really, really fast game. But, okay, so take a look at what happened at the very beginning of the game. That 260, which was most likely one of their best players, because let's be honest, you can't get the 260 unless you're at least a good player, right? We'll take a look at his stats. He isn't a fast heavy tank. He's very, very bouncy heavy tank. If he was able to push into that little cubby, that gives the North a huge advantage. We probably would have lost that, honestly. But focusing him down like that, noticing what he was trying to do, punishing him for being super aggressive, and making him end the game with 0 damage. Like, yeah, 55% win rate guy, you know. His vehicles, let's see what his... But yeah, I mean, this guy's no slouch. He has good stats. Object 260 has a 57% win rate. So again, he's a good player, and the fact that we were able to just completely cancel him out at the beginning, he's a beta player too, it looks like. Isn't that what this B stands for? Anyway, yeah, really, really good example of how you can punish tanks in this game, punish tanks in this tank early if you know correct positioning. just like I did driving up that hill and shooting to the side, people are so focused on getting into position that typically they ignore you, and also you're kind of hull down against them as well. Artillery are usually still getting into location, getting into position. So we'll see what we can do next. TVP 5051. What a good little tank. I'm looking forward to seeing more streams. I appreciate the commenting. Your English is good understanding for me as a foreigner. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I can always stream in Japanese too. Even though my Japanese, I don't think my Japanese in terms of tank lingo is going to be very good. We got an EBR 105 with 3 marks, so that's a promising thing to see. And we have a traffic jam. Thank you so much, 4005. 2 arty on each side, 2 EBRs on each side, a lot of medium tanks and a few heavies. What do we want to do? Well, let's see if we can get some early damage anyway. Maybe those Fattens will push across the middle for us to farm. We did get a slow start because of our 4005 pushing across like that, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we will see what we can see. I think we got spotted for that. Oh, we did not. Perfect. Let's see if we can punish this guy. Keep that guy tracked there. He's going to punish me, unfortunately. It's a shame the Patton didn't follow up with that guy sooner, but it's okay. We'll take what we can get. Hopefully Artie doesn't decide to punish me here. This cranny just wants my body. I'm gonna fall back, guys. Nexaber, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's see if we can get an angle on this Patton. I think we should have one here. Okay, well, Artie is probably looking at me, just drooling right now, so I'm gonna actually fall back. I don't think it's worth it to be out in the open like this right now. Yep, just as I suspected. They have an Object 277. Over here, we're just going to push up here. Oh, nope, can't make it. Okay. So we're a one-shot, and they still have a lot of meat, a lot of damage to be had. Even though it looks like we are winning, I just don't want to risk sacrificing my tank too early like this. Because, again, I think we could potentially farm a couple thousand more damage. And we lost a lot to that autoloader, unfortunately, at the very beginning. TVP is lit in the open. I think we can farm this guy. So yeah, double bushing against him, we were able to farm 1,000 damage off of that, and we weren't spotted, which is great. We're just staying far enough back that that TVP on their side is not going to be able to proxy us. Alright, and I don't think it's worth peeking there. You know, well, let's see what this TVP does. If he's going to drive away from me, if he's going to give me a shot, we're going to just farm that. So we got spotted there. We got to be careful about Artie. Ooh, STRV just shot me. So there's a good chance Artie's going to just nuke me here, and I'm going to die. A very good chance. 4 HP. I'm surprised I got spotted, but I guess I was kind of close to him. Their Batchat is right there. So we might be able to spot some of these guys. Okay, awesome. Okay, the 277 died. We can spot now for our team. We're going to just push up here. STRV. We're going to go for the tracking shot on him. Beautiful. We're just going to force a reload. So even though we are really low HP, I still think that we can farm a little bit more damage here. We just have to be careful that we're not the ones that get hit by Artie, right? Okay. And they have 2 EBRs left, which is a little bit concerning. I don't think that they have anything else over here that can really do anything to me. So we're just going to push across here. We'll just hope that nothing spots us, and we should have some broadside shots on these guys. Beautiful. Oh, did we just ammo rack that guy or something? Jeez. Yeah, I think we ammo racked him. We got like 1,700 damage for that. Alright, well, let's see if we can shoot Artie before he shoots us. Aww. No luck. Okay, this guy's gonna hump me now, it looks like. Maybe it's just a show of affection. 7k damage because of that ammo rack on that super conch. Awesome. Ooh, we got our first mark too. First marks of excellence. 7,000 damage. Awesome. I can't believe we ammo racked that guy. That was amazing. What are the odds? 2,400 damage total to the Super Conqueror with 3 shots fired.